Snoop Dogg won't get Tupac or Dre in his new deal. Did Lizzo want to make Ursula a thought? We caught up with legendary rocker Sting, plus Megan Thee Stallion calls out Tory Lanez. All that, a look at Kelly's latest karaoke, and your chart updates on today's show. What's up? I'm Jordan Rolling, and this is Billboard News for Thursday, February 24th. We're back, and joining me is the one and only Billboard senior editor, Lindsay Havens.
Hello, happy to be here.
You ready?
I'm so ready. There's a lot today.
I need your expertise. Help me out.
Okay.
Okay. It's being reported that Snoop Dogg's Death Row Records deal doesn't cover some of the label's biggest, most popular releases, including Tupac and Dr. Dre albums. Okay. This deal first went through February 9th, but it looks like 2 weeks later, the purchase of the catalog is still being negotiated.
Yes, things like this happen all the time where a deal will get announced and then it turns out that the terms of that deal are actually still very much up in the air. So, Billboard was the first to report that Snoop was likely moving forward with the acquisition, even without, as you said, the label's biggest titles, which includes Tupac's Death Row albums All Eyes on Me and the Don Illuminati, The 7 Day Theory. So those are technically no longer on the label as of January 1st. They appear to now be on Interscope Records, according to metadata from various music services.
Wow.
So the Death Row recordings are still owned by M&RK Music, which is formerly E1, and its parent company Blackstone, which acquired E1 Music back in April 2021 for $385 million. Pretty big price tag there.
Yeah, that's humongous.
Yeah, and so currently M&RK has refused to disclose whether ownership of those albums has changed, and they also wouldn't confirm what albums it still controls through the Death Row label.
Okay, very tight-lipped, but apparently there's also talk that Pac's albums might be returned to his estate.
Exactly, so there's a lot of shuffling happening here, and the same might be true for Dr. Dre. So Dre's The Chronic is reportedly slated to be returned to his estate as early as next year. And if those two things happen, that would then make Snoop the best-selling artist on the Death Row roster.
Okay.
Which he would then own. So pretty badass move. Billboard estimates that the Death Row catalog, including those Tupac albums and the Dre album, generated $15 million in revenue for M&RK in 2021. And without those albums, Billboard estimates that the remaining catalog would produce about $6 million a year in revenue, with Snoop's accounting for $2 million to $3 million of that. So over half of what the label would bring in.
So from $15 million to $6 million yearly.
Yes,
okay,
correct.
Snoop, you might need to get your money back, right? Like, Lizzo gets candid about her terrible audition for Disney's live-action remake of The Little Mermaid, and also reveals details on her upcoming album. Let's talk Little Mermaid first. There was a lot of buzz about Lizzo being Ursula. It seemed like the perfect fit.
Yes, I completely agree, but unfortunately she didn't get it. The role was given to actress Melissa McCarthy, who Lizzo was seated near during the taping of Adele's One Night Only CBS special back in November. And in a new cover story, it includes one of my new favorite quotes. Lizzo went on to say, "At the Adele show, I ran into Melissa McCarthy. She was like, 'Hi, I'm Melissa.' And I was like, 'Hi, I'm Melissa.'" Lizzo's birth name is, in fact, Melissa. She went on to say that she also auditioned for Ursula, and Melissa McCarthy was like, "Well, why the hell did I get the part?" Which is a classic Melissa McCarthy thing to say. And then I was like, "Girl, because my audition was terrible." She also said that she was down to make Ursula a thought, which makes me even more excited and wishful that she had gotten that part.
I would love to see Ursula twerking.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Who wouldn't?
But also, like, how do you choose between Melissa McCarthy and Lizzo? You really can't. Good news, though, in the same interview, she also talked about her upcoming music, which she said she's been working on since 2018.
Yes, so it looks like a new album will be out by the end of the year from Lizzo. She's been teasing it a little bit on Instagram, showing us some clips that she's working, she's busy. She said the album's central theme is love, and that she's still pushing out the hits, baby. About the album, she said that it's one of her most musically badass, daring, and sophisticated bodies of work that I've ever done to date. All I want to do is help people through my music, so
You gotta love
I need
her.
it. I can't wait.
And I can't wait to see her new dance competition show.
Yes, there's a lot going on in Lizzo's world.
Watch out for the big girls. We've got some big chart updates today. First up, Doja Cat appears on a Billboard Rock Chart for the first time thanks to her cover of Hole's Celebrity Skin. Have a listen.
When I wake up in my makeup, have you ever felt so used up past this?
I love her version, and I have to say, even better, Hole frontwoman Courtney Love helped her rework the song.
Yes, which I believe is essential. Anytime you do anything Hole or Nirvana related, you need Courtney Love's stamp of approval. So Doja actually recorded this cover of Hole's 1990s classic for a Taco Bell Super Bowl ad, and then she went onto Twitter to say, like, what, you didn't think I would give you the full song? So she did, in fact, release the full song. In the tracking week of February 11th through the 17th, her version drew 3 million US streams according to MRC data, and the song has done pretty well on our charts as well. It debuted at number 16 on Hot Hot Alternative Songs, number 18 on Hot Rock and Alternative Songs, and number 21 on Alternative Digital Song Sales.
I feel like Doja transcends genres, so
Absolutely.
it makes
this
sense.
Is just, complete proof that she can really do whatever she wants.
So true. Moving on, Becky G and Karol G unite atop Billboard's Hot Latin Songs chart with their first collaboration, Mami, and it's a good one. Here it is.
Me vuelvas a llamar, hasta bote el celular, de lo tóxico que eres se volvió.
Yes, so the song debuted at number 1 on Hot Latin Songs, generating 17.3 million streams in the US. It also debuted at number 5 on the overall streaming songs chart. And this is the pair's first collaboration, which is pretty exciting to see such a strong start.
Good for them. And this is Becky's first number 1 on Hot Latin Songs and Karol's fourth.
Yeah, we love to see it.
Legendary rocker Sting is bringing his new Spanish language single, Por Su Amor, to Univision's Premio Lo Nuestro tonight. The track, originally titled For Her Love, is off his latest album, The Bridge. And Billboard caught up with the 17-time Grammy winner, and he told us how the song came to be.
My manager and I we were in Mexico, in Baja, and we were kind of having a holiday, but we don't like holidays, so let's do something. Let's translate one of our songs, For Your Love, into Spanish. It sounds kind of Latino. And so we did that, and I recorded it in the hotel room.
And when asked about singing in Spanish,
I don't speak very much Spanish, but I've sung in Spanish a few times. I enjoy the music of the language itself. Even apart from the meaning of the words, there's something, when you speak Spanish, as an emotional quality that it gives me.
the singer also commented on performing at an all-Spanish event.
It's also a great honor to be on an occasion when everybody is Spanish speaking and I'm singing in your language. So I've been practicing. I can't get it wrong, otherwise.
At first I was like, Sting singing in Spanish, the Latin market, but this isn't his first time crossing over.
Correct. So way back in 1987, he released the EP Nada Como El Sol, which included songs performed in both Spanish and Portuguese.
Okay.
And in 2020, he collaborated with Ricky Martin on the EP Pasa, singing the song Simple. So a bit of a history there.
Yeah, okay, I can see it. Megan Thee Stallion is firing back at Tory Lanez after he took to Twitter to once again imply that she's lying about the July 2020 incident in which Meg claims he shot her in the foot. Lindsay, there has been so much back and forth regarding this. Can you just quickly break it down for us?
Yes, absolutely. So this all started when Meg shared a text message screenshot between her and Tory in which he sent a string of messages apologizing from the bottom of my heart, he wrote. I was just too drunk. Nonetheless, it never should have happened and I can't change what I did. I just feel horrible. Well, the text didn't explicitly mention the shooting. Meg explained that the incident was in fact what led to the apology, saying, lie your way out of this, she wrote. If you ain't do shit, what was you apologizing for? Tory then took to Twitter to imply that his apology came from something entirely different, sleeping with her best friend and Meg at the same time. There's no winning for this man.
Oh my God.
So he wrote that he got caught before adding that it's sick how you spun it though, which then Meg went on to Instagram stories to refute that, saying in all caps, you shot me. You know that that's what you were apologizing for. You keep putting a narrative out that me and my friend fell out about you, and that's not true. Why are you skipping over the shooting? Just admit you shot me, because she definitely ain't do it, and I ain't shoot my damn self.
Phew.
Yes.
Oh my God, there's so much more to it too. Meg's boyfriend, Partisan Fontaine, even stepped in. It's a lot, But long story short, the case has been postponed till April.
Yes, and that was what Meg really wanted everybody to know, is that, we're talking about this nonstop, but the main fact is that there's no decision, there's no verdict at this point yet.
Yeah. Well, our Tetris Kelly hopped on the story very quickly yesterday, and here's what people had to say in the comments. One person wrote, well, Megan was the one shot, and her print isn't on the gun, so Tory and that other girl need to work out who's going to take the fall. Mm-hmm. Another person wrote, I hope they don't put this case off anymore. It's time for justice.
Yes, I completely agree, and I think it's time for Meg to just be able to celebrate all of her success and not have this hanging over her anymore.
Like she said, having to relive this over and over and over again in the public eye, It's got to be a lot. Well, on a more positive note, Kelly Clarkson did it again, y'all. She killed another cover on her now famous Kellyoke segment, this time taking on George Michael's 1987 hit, Faith. Take a listen.
My foolish notion, well, I need someone to hold me, but I wait for something more, 'cause I gotta have faith.
I'm telling you, those American Idol days, that was basically karaoke boot camp. And she doesn't just do regular songs. She's going for hits too.
Yes.
Faith?
Yes, because she can. So Faith was released as the second single from George Michael's 1987 solo debut of the same name, went on to spend 21 weeks on the Hot 100, with 4 of those being in the #1 position. But one of my favorite moments from this is the way in which she introduced it. So she was saying that she couldn't sing live because she went to bed at 3 a.m. and she was really tired. So she actually had to pre-tape this segment.
And I loved her reason why, too, so let's watch that.
We kind of knew this happened before, like once or twice, because Mama's got some jobs and children.
I have no children, and I have the same struggles.
Same. Somehow, regardless of what she said, it's very relatable. So shout out to Kelly for always being herself.
Very relatable. Well, that's all we've got for you today. Lindsay, we appreciate you, as always, coming back.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you guys back here tomorrow. I'm Jordan Rolling for Billboard News.